Good morning to all of you. So in last lectures, we have covered the two main types of controlled drug delivery system, that is diffusion systems and dissolution-based systems, in which we have covered different methods as well as there are mechanisms that behind the dissolutions as well as the diffusion systems. The diffusion systems that is based on a fixed first law that the molar flux or rate of change of concentration of the solutions in one space is proportional to the concentration gradients, and the dissolution mechanisms in which the drug is released after dissolving in when it comes in contact with the aqueous medium. In a diffusion control system, drug get diffused to the reservoir or the matrices. In today's lectures, we'll discuss about the another one methods or systems by which the control release is achieved, that is ion exchange controlled drug release. So what is ion exchange resins? So what ion exchange resins? These are some insoluble polymers that contain some charges like acidic or the basic charges, or they contain the acidic or the basic functional groups, and they have the ability to exchange the counter ions within a aqueous solutions when they're surrounded by the aqueous solutions. So basically, ion exchange resins, these are the water insoluble polymeric materials which containing the anionic group. So how these ion exchange resins will helpful for the controlled drug delivery that we are going to discuss. So controlled drug delivery systems that are gaining momentum in the recent 2 decades. So as this results a reduced frequency of dosing as well as the patient compliances. So this is one of the attractive method for modify the drug delivery systems by using the ion exchange resins as a carrier. So the complex that is formed between the ion exchange resins and the drugs that are known as the ion exchange resonance, which have been used in most of the pharmaceutical formulations for the several decades. Now, what happens in the ion exchange resins? So ion exchange, which is similar to our water purifier systems, where we have two exchangers, cationic and anionic exchangers are there. So where in a cationic, which is a positive charge, which absorbs or which attracts the negative charge ion molecules in the water, and in anions they attracts the positive charge anion. So the water get ion. The same mechanisms here they have used. So ion exchange regimes, as I have said, these are the water insoluble high molecular weight cross-linked polyelectrolytes. So these are used. So resins used are polymers that contains appropriately substituted acidic groups like carboxylic groups or sulfonic groups for cation exchanges, and some basic groups like quaternary ammonium compounds are there for the anion exchanges. So these particular ion exchange resins have some specific properties uh, like acid-base strength or particle size or the porosity and the swelling. So on the basis of these properties, the release characteristics of the drug that are dependent. So an ion exchange resins that exhibits like a small beads, which is having the diameters of between the 1 to 2 mm. So they are usually white or yellowish in color, and it is fabricated from the organic polymers. So the drug resonance these are generally prepared with the help of the purified resins and suitable drugs. So due to the versatility due to the versatile utility of ion exchange resins, so they are used. They are being used for the various drug delivery and therapeutic applications. So polymer chains with the iron group are mostly water soluble. So to make the water insoluble resins, these particular polymer chains has to be cross-linked. So if the cross-linking density is low, obviously then that system that become the hydrogen. So based on the nature of ionic species, so ionic species interchange the ion exchange process. So either they are known as the cationic exchangers or anionic exchangers. So the drug which is attached or replaced by that ions, which is released from the resonance by exchanging with the ions in a gastric fluids after drug diffusions. So to prevent the extensive swelling in water, so these resins they are extensively cross-linked. So there are some properties of ion exchange resins that we have to consider while selecting the ion exchange resins for controlled drug delivery system, like their molecular weight. So high molecular weight polymeric compounds that is most commonly used, cross-link polymer matrix that they are formed, or the polymer backbones that containing the functional groups which identifies the type of ion exchange resins, and also the functional groups also, which is called the fixed ions. So that fixed ions that will help for the release of our medicament in a suitable site. So these all the resins, these are simply highly cross-linked polyelectrolytes. So as I said, the functional groups as well as the backbone polymers that plays very important. So to the fixed ions, these are attached oppositely charged counterions, and these counterions that are exchangeable with the ions of similar charge which are present in surrounding solutions. So that's why this particular uh, polymers that are called as the ion exchange resins. So here they have given one examples. Here we can see this particular sulfonyl group, so sulfonic acids, that is replaced with the sodium ion here. So what will happen? The charge in the resins that can interact with the drug molecules with opposite charge by electrostatic interactions here. So here we can see first thing, there is a no ions are present. So the drug released from the ion exchange resins that is replaced by the ions. So cationic drug molecules that attach to the sulfonic acid groups and that are result as a result of, so that are released as a result of uh, they form the ion exchange resins with the counter ions like positive ions here we are using, that is sodium. So ion exchange resins, which is a reversible process in which ions like so the ions are exchanged between the liquid and the solids when they have comes in contact with a highly insoluble body or highly insoluble environments. So due to the presence of high molecular weight water insoluble polymers, the resins that are not absorbed by the body, and that's why they are inner. So the most common resins that is used in a formulations, they are cross-linked polystyrene and polymethyl acrylate polymers. So there are numerous functional groups that have charge, like COH is there, SO3 is there, or NH2 is there. So, these specific groups are sufficient to allow the selections of resins with either weak as well as strong positive or the negative charge molecules. So here we can see the charge in the resins can interact with the drug molecules with the opposite charges by the electrostatic interactions. So as we have just now discussed, a cationic drug, suppose dextromethorphan is there, which is attached to the sulfonide ion on the polymer chains by the electrostatic interaction. So thus the drug molecules can be replaced with the other cations such as positive charge ions like the sodium or the potassium, and they are detached and the drug is released from the ion exchange resin. So this is the process, or not we can call the process, methods that preparing that is used for the preparing the iron resin complex. So first thing we have to purify the resins, then we have to select the ions, so changing the ionic form, and then we have to form the drug resins reactions, and then our ion exchange resins will be formed. So on the basis of various means on the basis of strong and weak exchangers, this particular ion exchangers are divided. So the drug release from the ion exchange device which is depends on the replacement of the drug molecules by other electrolytes. So the rate of drug release, which is depends upon first thing, that is the area of diffusion, surface area of the resin particles. So that is the important uh, uh, you can say the important points that we have to consider while selecting the ion exchange resins, that is area of diffusion, surface area of resin particles, then a cross-linking density also, as we have already discussed. If density is low, what will happen? If the cross-linking density is low, then the system becomes the hydrogeus and there may be less diffusion will occur here. So that's why the cross-linking density must be in a proper ratio. So, and second, third, for that is the ionic state. With the concentrations of replacing ions like positive ions, sodium or the potassium for the cationic drugs, and calcium, sorry, chlorine, chloride for the anionic drugs. So, ionic strength that plays very important roles in ion exchange systems and coating of the drug resin complex. These are the four factors, or we can say four things that we have to consider while which will define the rate of drug release through the ion exchange resin device. So how to select the suitable ion exchange resins, that also important thing, because as we have just now discussed what is ion exchange resins which contain the specific charges. So there are different properties are there that we have to consider, like exchange capacity or degree of cross-linking in resin matrix, the important the particle size of the resins, and nature of drug and site of drug delivery, that we have to consider while selecting the ion exchange resins polymers for the development of ion exchange resins controlled drug delivery systems. So there are some factors also that can affect on drug resin complex, like a pH and the temperature of the drug solutions, or molecular weight of drug candidate, or the charge intensity, or degree of cross-linking, particle size, as well as the ionic strength of the drug and the nature of the solvents where they get dissolved. These are some factors that can affect on affecting the drug resin complexes. So to have the further control over the drug release, the ion exchange resins that can be coated with the water insoluble polymers like ethyl cellulose that will provides the diffusion control drug release. So by this way, the more predictable drug release can be obtained. So usually both non-coated as well as the ethyl cellulose coated ions exchange resins that are used together. So there are various applications of ion exchange resins in pharmaceuticals for stabilization purpose, like the vitamin B12, which is an example that can be deteriorated on storage. Then tablet disintegration purpose, extended release purpose. These are different applications are there. Some polymorphisms can be prevented, antacid preparations. In that, we can use the ion exchange resins for the taste masking purpose. Also, we are using the ion exchange resin system. So mostly, as I have already discussed, ethyl cellulose can be coated by the booster coating method that we are going to study under the microencapsulation study. So I will not go in detail about uh, booster coating process. in these particular topics. So along with that, there are some advantages of ion exchange resin control dosage forms. So ion exchange resins can be easily made into the suspension dosage form that allow the tailoring of individual dose. So this is an advantage for the pediatric and the geriatrics where the adjustment of dose which is necessary. And since a drug is released slowly in a small quantities, the gastric GI irritation is substantially reduced. And since all the drug molecules are initially bound to the polymer chains, these dosage forms that can be effectively provide the test abtamen. That is the test masking purpose. We can use these ion exchange resins. So as already I have discussed the applications of ion exchange resins in the pharmaceuticals. The well-known example is vitamin B12 uh, uh, capsule, so that can be stabilized by using the ion exchange methods. There are some extended release formulations are available in the market. Nicotine chewing gums, which is the one of the best example of using the ion exchange resins complex. So basically, uh, another one example is indone resins that are formulated to require particle size and the functionalities for the specific drug release. So these resins that provides a uniform, prolonged, and a predictable drug release characteristics in antacid preparations also. So that they are this particular antacid preparation which is prepared with the help of the ion exchange resins, which control the gastric acidity in the treatment of the peptic ulcers. Then in polymorphism, the use of resinates that can eliminate any problems with the polymorphism. So this is another one uh, advantages of using the ion exchange control dosage forms. So we can say that ion exchange resins plays a major role in the modifications of the drug release by forming the complex with the drug substances. So these particular sessions uh, that we have discussed. So we have discussed the chemistry, properties, and the methods of preparations as well as its different applications with the hope that the students will utilize the resins more effectively in formulating the controlled drug delivery systems. So ion exchange resin, that is simply we can call as in this method, these are the insoluble polymers that contains the acidic or the basic functional groups and have the ability to exchange the counter ions within an aqueous solution when they are surrounded by the aqueous mediums. So, so in this particular ion exchange, there is electrostatic force plays important role. So electrostatic force holds the ions to charge functional group from the surface of the ion exchange resins and the polymers means ion exchange resins polymers, they are electrically charged at which drug molecules may replace by the another's. So this is all regarding the ion exchange resins. So ion exchange resins, depending upon the charges, they are divided or they are classified into cation exchange resins and anion exchange resins. So again, the cation exchange resins, which is divided into strong acidic and weak acidic, anion exchange resins again divided into strong acidic and weak acid. So this is all regarding the ion exchange resins control release drug delivery system. The remaining parts will cover it is the evaluations of the control drug delivery systems that will cover in a next lecture.